Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today in this video we're going to be discussing about a very hot topic which is being discussed everywhere right now, and that is the Bitcoin halving. See, the Bitcoin halving event occurs after every 4 years, and fortunately this year in April, right about now, a few days later, the Bitcoin halving event is going to take place. Okay, first of all, what is the Bitcoin halving? Now, the Bitcoin halving is the halving of the total supply of Bitcoin, like the amount of Bitcoin mined per day. That is the supply, but when it gets cut in half, that is called the halving event. Okay, so as of right now, the total of Bitcoin being mined per block is 6.25 Bitcoin, okay, every 10 minutes. So it's around about, if you take the rough calculations, so it's like 900 bitcoins are mined per day. All right, so when the halving event happens, all right, when the halving event happens, the Bitcoin supply will be cut in half, which means 400, instead of 900 coins, will be mining 450 coins. So in this case, all right, what will happen is that Bitcoin prices will go up. Why will Bitcoin prices go up? Well, first of all, it is because of the newly approved ETFs. Newly approved ETFs, many countries have adopted Bitcoin, and apart from that, a few statistics in which we will be covering in part 2 of this video. All right, so as that is discussed later, okay, first of all, let's come back to the current, what we're talking about. All right, you see the current, why will the prices go up? First of all, the demand of Bitcoin right now is very high. Okay, different companies, like such as big investment firms such as Bitcoin, such as BlackRock, all right, they're picking up Bitcoin by the thousands per day. All right, 10,000, the current Bitcoin which are being picked up from the market are total equals to approximately at a total of 10,000 Bitcoins per day that is being picked up from the market as of right now as well. All right, they're being picked up rapidly like this. So what happens is that, you see, 10,000 coins are being picked up per day, but 900 coins are being added per day. As you can already see, the supply and demand ratio is very messed up in this situation, which rounds about equates to 1 ratio 12 to 13. All right, which is, for every one Bitcoin, there are 12 to 13 Bitcoins purchased. Now, that's a very huge messed up kind of situation. So what will happen after the halving is that this situation will be even more messed up. All right, how will this get messed up? Because you see, the demand will then what, shift in double. As the supply gets cut in half, the demand will be double the current supply. All right, so for 450 coins, 10,000 coins are being picked up. So what will happen is that the demand will go from 12 to 13 to 24 to 26 times. Now that's a lot, all right, if you ask me. So why does this drive price up? Because, well, as I explained, prices, when you have the supply of something, all right, but it's scarce, and there are a lot of people hungry in order to buy it, and so when they're hungry to buy it but you have limited supply, what happens? Prices go up, they skyrocket. So this has currently happened in the past few days. Before recording this video, Bitcoin hit its all-time high, which was 74k, sorry, a few weeks back. And during that time, what happened was that BlackRock and these other huge investment firms start picking up Bitcoin from the market by the bulk. All right, so what happened? It drew prices up. Now, the Bitcoin halving event is predicted to get these coins, or the Bitcoin, up to over 243k. If you, that's the expected rate at which Bitcoin is going to hit if you look it up on Google. All right, but if you just look at it from a open-minded point of view, let's just say you look at it from previous historical point of view, all right, Bitcoin prices always go up after the halving. All right, it happened in 2016, it happened in 2020, and before that it also happened in 2012 when the first Bitcoin halving took place. All right, at that time, the price of the first Bitcoin halving, during the first Bitcoin halving, the Bitcoin price was around about the first halving. The Bitcoin price was $12, right? Now, after the halving, the prices went up to $1,046. Now, from 12 to $1,046, that's almost like an astronomical return. To be honest, that's over an 8,000% gain. Now, the second halving took place. When the Bitcoin price was $663, and after 18 months of bull run, of like, it had a bull market, It peaked at $19,118. At $19,118 it peaked, and after that went into a pullback. Now, so the third Bitcoin halving, when the price had a pullback down, the Bitcoin halving was 85. The Bitcoin price was $8,500. All right. After the third halving, the Bitcoin price went up to what we know it today. All right. Why were the prices high during the third halving? After the third halving, they stayed high after the third halving. That is because many people did not know what the Bitcoin is in the first and second halving, but they knew what it is during the third halving, and many people took opportunity of that. One person invested $10,000, all right, and he got an astronomical return of $3.3 million. That was almost 330,000% return. That's a lot if you ask me. All right, there are a lot of opportunities in which I can say the crypto market will provide you. You see, these things, the crypto market is relatively more people are getting into it right now. So different banks and different countries are adopting them. All right, let's just take an example of Argentina. There is an article which said that Argentina has taken the system, all right, of cryptocurrency. It's paying its employees in terms of crypto instead of its own currency. That's, if you ask me, it's a very mind-blowing statement. All right, what this tells us is that people are starting to get aware of what Bitcoin actually is, and when they get aware, what happens is that obviously the price will go up. So in the next part of this video, since this is going to be a two-part video, I'm going to explain what the when the bull run might take place, how you can take how you can take advantage of this bull run, and how you can purchase cryptocurrencies. I'm going to be sharing my personal tips and tricks on which how I can find good coins, not shit coins, all right, like real legitimate altcoins. How I find them, and how they turn out to be winners in most cases. All right, these are, bear in mind, these are my own personal tricks. Let's just say, bear in mind, these are my own personal methods or processes through which I find different altcoins. All right, I'm not saying that this strategy is 100% legit, because it mostly fails. All right, sometimes of the time it's failed, because I'm going to be sharing it with you in the next part of the